Robin
She got all
Thicke.
dressed up. She wore a tie.
I wore a tie. I knew he would like it. So tell me, Robin, first, hello. Thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you for having
It's a
me.
pleasure. Your first album was such a success. You were like,
Second album.
no, I'm talking about your.
No, the
Oh, right,
first
because you
one
did.
was A
Right, and I
Beautiful
remember the
World
video.
with the
You were
long
riding the
hair.
bike,
That's
and
right, I
that
just
was my
didn't want you
song.
to- yeah.
That's right.
And then the second one was Evolution.
So the second album,
Yes.
Evolution, was such a huge success. You were all over the airwaves, all on TV. Oprah was like your biggest fan.
Oprah.
What was that like for you?
Well, first of all, the coolest thing was standing next to Oprah. I didn't even realize it because I was so worried about just singing on the show. I was like, okay, I got to sound good. I got to be ready to go. And then they do the commercial break, and they come back, and I'm just standing next to Oprah on her show. And I was like, this is too cool. This is unreal. So it was really, because she stands for everything that I believe in, which is equality and righteousness and giving each other hope and support and raising the bar of us as people, and that's what I'm always trying to do, so it was an honor.
He's so dreamy. Okay, now with your dad being an actor,
Yes.
what made you decide to pursue a career in music instead of acting?
I didn't decide to pursue anything. I just opened up my mouth when I was 7 or 8 years old and tried to sing like Michael Jackson, and people told me that I was sounded pretty good. Then I realized I got a lot of attention from it. So I think all musicians start by getting attention. They just want attention. And next thing, music just was, that thing where when you're all alone and you're just kind of sitting there and you feel a connection with God and you don't know what that is. When I play the piano and I sing, I feel that, and I can't explain it.
Very good. Now, the new album, you spoke in your performance about Barack Obama and
Yes.
change and everything. So
Yes.
the new album.
Obama '08.
Hey, Obama 08. You spoke about change and the new album, Something Else. Tell us about the new album.
Well, the new album just is about what I was going through after saying the same thing and singing the same songs after 2 years. I felt like I needed to be focusing in on other goals in my life as opposed to just accomplishing my career. I needed to make sure I took care of my family and my wife and my friends and that I was a good friend. Because after you're gone for 2 years, what kind of a friend have you been? And you come back and you're like, oh, well, I want everybody to be my best friend. Well, you ain't been here, homie, for 2 years. So I really wanted to take care of my friends and my family and to get grounded, and then try to make music again that people would love.
Who are some of the other artists that you work with on the new album?
Actually, just me and my band on this album. I kept the song. There was a song I did with Lil Wayne for his album called Tie My Hands, which was written about Katrina. Shout out to all the people who were displaced by Katrina because those people have still been forgotten about, And we're talking about wars and elections, but there's still a whole bunch of people that have no homes and have been forgotten about. So that song is very important to me, and I put that song on my album.
That was going to be one of my next questions.
Yes.
Lil Wayne, what's it like working with him? You all have collaborated a few times.
Yeah, well, actually, working with there's two people that I love working with the most is Mary J. Blige because she doesn't talk about a hit record. She just comes in and it's for her music is therapy. Like she has to sing and has to get all of her emotions out into her music, and I'm the same way. And when I met Lil Wayne, he's so versatile, and he doesn't talk about a hit record either. He doesn't even care about hit records. He just cares about making records, and that's the kind of artist that I always wanted to be.
Aside from Weezy and Mary, who are some of the other artists out there that you like?
Well, obviously, I mean Pharrell, my uncle, my label head. I mean, Pharrell has taught me so much, and the great thing about Pharrell is that he's a skateboarder, who's a hip hopper, who can sing, who can rap. He's a good person. He's an entrepreneur.
What the world was going through as a country with the gas prices and the economy, and we've been saying the same things, doing the same things, and it's time for a change. It's time for us to believe in each other, to support each other, to come up together, and I think that this new album is called Something Else because I feel like it's time we should all be working towards something else, something different, a higher power, a higher good. So without further ado, I just wanted to share some of this new album. It's called Something Else. It comes out September 30th, and thank you again for coming out. Thank you so much. Oh, and where am I going to be sitting? I'm going to take some pictures. I'm going to be sitting right over here, so please come over and say hello. We'll take some pictures, and I'd love to meet everybody. So.